Welcome back to this new video to Express. Today I'm going to be showing you in a very easy way how to add your very first product from Printify and add it directly here into the TikTok shopping. So there are a few prerequisites in order to get started. You might want to understand why Printify plus TikTok shop is a game changer. So the combination of the Printify and TikTok shop is a powerful way to no upfront inventory cost, and there's a massive and engaged audience with the TikTok offers unparalleled reach, especially for visual appealing trending products. There's a seamless integration and there's a creative freedom. Of course, there's focus into marketing, so you get to spend your time creating viral content instead of just managing stock. So the first thing to do is to having a Printify account, which is free to start. You need to have an approved TikTok Shop seller account, and the business licensed ID bank account for TikTok Shop verification is a plus. So the first thing to do, of course, is to connect my Printify account to the TikTok Shop. I'm going to go directly here into Printify. Inside here, I'm going to look out for the option that says logged in. Inside Printify, you got to choose the option that says continue with, and I'm going to go continue with, and I'm going to choose an actual account so we can get started truly for free. Now here I'm going to hit over with continue, and since this is, let's say for example, one of the first times that we are inside, here's going to be asking you how we would like to get started. Let's say that we are a content creator, want to go for TikTok. Here for continue, we have below designing products, next, and let's say I'm exploring different options. Then go for next, TikTok, and complete. Here I wanted to get started in choosing my first product. So the first thing to do is to add in your products. So before you want to add your TikTok account, so let's go for the option that says create product. Here it says let's create your first product. So it's going to be asking us how we like to get started: clothing, drinkware, kitchen, kids, babies, paper, stationery, office, and much more. Let's start with some paper, stationery, and office. Here I want to look out for let's say for example this kind of products. Then I choose this one, explore myself, got it, and I'm gonna upload an actual quick design that we just generated so we can show you how exactly is the process to creating this kind of processes. So as you can see, here's the layers. Here are different variants that we can choose, and here's the surface, and I save my product. Now that I have generated this kind of stickers, I can continue to the store and I publish it. So this is one of the really important easy setup part. So if you already have a sales channel to continue, this can be helping you, of course, to sell directly here into the Shopify. There are other marketplaces, for example, there is the TikTok US. But the process of this element, it says this one, of course, is only available here into the TikTok US. So if you are not into the marketing of the United States, unfortunately, you are not able to do this process. But still, there is another solution that you can just focus on, which is adding your product, for example, directly into an actual store. In my case, let's say, for example, into Shopify. So what I can do is to look how once again here for easy setup, choose the Shopify and choose to connect. Then what I need to do is to connect my Shopify store. So I'm going to look out for shopify.com. I'm going to hit for the option that says logged in, and inside my store what I'm going to be focusing on is into the option that says settings, and inside settings I'm going to go for my plan, which is my domain. I copy all of this domain and I paste it directly here. I'm going to just close this. I'm going to paste it here and hit for continue. Then it should be sending me directly into my Shopify so I can install Printify directly here into Shopify. So what's going to happen here is that my product from Printify should be installed, it should be applied and here into my products overview. I'm going to, of course, choose my account. I'm going to hit now into sign in, and I'm going to hit into publish so I can select my product, and I'm going to publish this directly into my website. So once you have now adding this element back into the Printify dashboard, we can look out for the product, and of course you can see that the product has now been let's say imported directly into my Shopify store. So I can go into my products and your product should be appearing in here. Now, to go directly from Shopify directly here into TikTok, there's an actual tutorial where you can follow up into our YouTube channel, so you can check them out directly into the comments below. But still, I'm going to show you in a very easy way how we can do this process. Basically, what you need to do is to focus here into Shopify, focus into my applications, and look out for the one that says TikTok. Here you're going to choose out for this one, and here's going to be asking us to sign in into an actual account. So what you need to do, of course, is to look out for the shop manager, where you can just sign in directly with your account. And you want to follow all the prompts allowed in order to have an actual TikTok account, which is actually going to be really easily processed. Basically, just to connect your TikTok account here. And here, what you're going to do here is to, of course, complete your business profile. The business profile is to, of course, to submit the verification of the setup of your actual account. So your products from Shopify will automatically be sent directly here into the TikTok once you are successfully done. So you need, of course, to actualize the Ethereum data, to build your presence, to explore content creation strategies, to start your marketing. But basically the setup is just to set up your accounts for the TikTok ads and all of it. So this is how we can actually use this process to get started with the actual Printify. The other solution, of course, is to go directly here into Printify, and you can look out for the integrations. For example, let's go for Printify. So here's my store connected from the Shopify. And there you go. This is how we can actually add one product into the Shopify. And from Shopify, we can send it directly here into TikTok. Once you have verified your account, once you have verified a TikTok shop, it might be taking up to 48 hours to make sure that your account has now been successfully connected and your product will be shipped. And of course, the shipping, the warehouse, the product, tax information, since all of it came directly from the Printify, you don't have to do absolutely anything else. Hopefully, with all this being said, I can all see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any question about connecting to Printify, you can drop them into the comments below. Thank you once again, and see you next time.